Good morning. A lot of people ask me, what is Y Radio? Well, Radio of YMCA of Metro Atlanta is an internet-based radio station that celebrates all aspects of being a Y person. Our YMCAs all across the country and all across the world do truly inspiring work all the time. So we want to tell those stories. There's so many accomplishments of the staff and volunteers and members that we have. We're so much more than a gym. We're a radio station that celebrates the impact that we all have in the Y simply by becoming involved. There's so many different ways to listen. You can go to ymcaatlanta.org/radio. You can go to yradio.org. You can go to Apple and your iTunes on your computer and hit file, and it says open stream, and you can type in http://night with a K, KNIGHT.wavestreamer.com:5433. That's http://night with a K, KNIGHT.wavestreamer.com:5433. Now, there are many players that you can get on your Apple store or your Google store that will actually play it too. We have a player on our website, the yradio.org or the ymcaatlanta.org/radio. But these other players are very good too, and we like them. You can follow us on Facebook at Radio of YMCA Atlanta. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow me on LinkedIn, Jimmy Moore. You can follow us on Twitter just by putting in Radio YMCA of Metro Atlanta. We're all there. Would love to have you follow us. Would love to have you listen to the station. Would love to have you share everything about Y Radio with your friends, with other members from other Ys. Y Radio is just a service of the YMCA of Metro Atlanta. We do identify that regularly, but we celebrate all Ys. There's no charge. We don't make any money for doing this. We don't try to make any money. We're logo compliant with YUSA. We pay all our royalties to BMI, CSAC, and ASCAP. We play music for all tastes, all genres. We try to fix it for a certain period of the day that you would like. And we play oldies in the morning from 7 to 12, 50s, 60s, 70s, classic rock. In the afternoon from 12 to 5, we play 80s, 90s, and 2000, all the hits. From 5 to 7, we call it Music Soup. That's music for your soul, Christian music. The band Third Day got its start as counselors at our High Harbor Creek. We play a lot of Third Day, of course. Then from 7 at night till 10 o'clock at night, every night, we have Sean's Connect, which is some of the best R&B you've ever heard in your life. Then from 10 at night till 4 in the morning, we play classical, jazz, Broadway, just really good, easy listening music to relax you as you're going to bed. Then from 4 in the morning, and all this is Eastern Standard Time, and I understand that some of you are not on Eastern Standard Time, but 4 o'clock in the morning, we go back to 80s, 90s, 2000, because a lot of people are wanting to get in the gym and exercise and want to have some good rockin' music to exercise by. On the weekend, on Saturday, that's one of our better days too, is we started off in the morning at 7 o'clock with bluegrass. All bluegrass from 7 to 10. Then our premiere show that we have, it's called Y Kids Take Over Y Radio. We feature music from the YMCA of Pittsburgh, their Lighthouse program. We feature programs and songs and music from the Y and Rich kids from Minneapolis, St. Paul. we feature the Story Squad from the Metro Chicago Y. It's all kids programming. It's all very inspirational. It's all music that your kids would love and you would be glad to have them listen to. It's all kid friendly, as is all of the music on Y Radio. There's nothing that you could hear on Y Radio that's going to be real offensive. Also, in the afternoon, we have one of my favorite shows, which is on Saturdays, which is Classic Rock Saturday Afternoons, and it's all vintage classic rock. I grew up in Macon, Georgia, with the Allman Brothers, and had the pleasure of hanging out with several of them and getting to know them, and knowing some of the other musicians and other bands, Charlie Daniels and the Marshall Tucker Band and Wet Willie, and it was a great, fun place to grow up. So I love classic rock music, and I've got some vintage tracks that I play. I got to meet Otis Redding and James Brown and Little Richard when I was young too, and that was a lot of fun. So a lot of these things we want to share with you here on Y Radio. But the main thing is we tell the inspirational stories that make up the Y. You may think we're Jim, we're so much more. There's so many inspirational stories of things that people do all the time that have nothing to do with health and wellness. We are big in health and wellness, and we want you to be healthy and we want you to be well. But there's so much more that we do to make impacts on our communities and shape the way our communities are every day. And that's what Y Radio is all about. Hope that you'll enjoy it. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.